Welcome to another episode of Scary Creatures that can end you if you decide to toy with them. Well, if you think you're bigger, you're stronger, smarter, and that makes you better than them in every way, well, you might be right. But that doesn't mean they can't end you if you misbehave. If you take their existence for granted, well, their own existence might be the last thing you see. Now let's go. Scary facts and fictions you should know. First of all, it's story time. There lived a small town nestled at the base of a large mountain range. The townspeople had always known that the mountains were a dangerous place, but they had never expected it to be so dangerous in such an extraordinary way. One day, a mysterious brown bear was seen roaming the woods near the town. It seemed to know exactly where it was going, and it appeared to be stalking something. The townspeople quickly became wary of the bear, and they began to whisper of a dangerous creature that had come to the mountains to hunt. At first, the bear seemed to ignore the townspeople and their warnings. It continued to roam the woods like it owned the place, but the townspeople knew it was only a matter of time before something happened. And sure enough, one day, the bear attacked. It was a vicious attack, and it left one of the townspeople injured. The townspeople quickly realized that the bear meant business, and they began to take extra precautions to protect themselves and their families. The townspeople started to patrol the woods, armed with guns and other weapons. However, the bear seemed to know their every move, and it continued to evade capture. The townspeople became desperate, and they decided to take drastic measures. They decided to organize a hunt for the bear. They gathered their weapons and gathered in the woods, ready to take down the beast. The hunt was a long and difficult one, but eventually they were able to corner the bear in a clearing. The bear was fierce, and it fought back, injuring several of the townspeople. But in the end, the townspeople were able to overpower the bear and kill it. The townspeople celebrated their victory, but they also mourned the loss of the bear. They knew that the bear was a wild creature, and it had just been trying to survive. The townspeople had been lucky that day, and they learned a valuable lesson. They had finally realized that the woods were a very dangerous place, and they vowed to never take the safety of the town for granted again. From that day forward, the townspeople kept their eyes open for any signs of danger. Well, guys, now you have it. So how much terror do you really think brown bears are capable of? Now, you're in for the fun part. Brown bears are scary to mess with. And now let me tell you why. Brown bears are an incredible species that have been living in the wild for centuries. They are powerful, majestic creatures that should be respected and admired from a distance. However, there are a few things that you should never do if you encounter a brown bear in the wild. First and foremost, never try to feed a brown bear. They are wild animals, and their diet is not meant to be supplemented with human food. Even if a bear appears hungry and you just want to give them something to eat, the best thing to do is to contact a wildlife expert. Furthermore, never get too close to a brown bear. They may look like big cuddly teddy bears, but they are very wild animals and can be dangerous when provoked. If you find yourself in close proximity to a brown bear, it's best to slowly back away and remain calm. In addition, never attempt to pet a brown bear. While they may look friendly, they are still wild and can be unpredictable. When provoked, they may become aggressive and attack you. As it should be, never try to corner a brown bear. Brown bears are incredibly strong and can easily overpower a human. If you find yourself in a situation where a brown bear is cornered, it's best to back away and give the bear a way to escape. Just in case you didn't know, never try to play with a brown bear. Brown bears are not playmates, and they should not be treated as such. They should be respected and admired from a distance. They are an amazing species and should be treated as such. If you ever find yourself in the presence of a brown bear, make sure to follow the tips mentioned in order to stay safe and ensure that the bear remains in its natural habitat. Now let's top things up on why they deserve some respect. Besides their ability to crush your bones like dry twigs and rip you apart with ease, brown bears are one of the most fascinating and mysterious creatures in the animal kingdom. While they are often seen as gentle giants, they can also be incredibly dangerous and have a fierce temper. In this video, we will be taking a look at some of the most interesting and scary facts about brown bears. Firstly, brown bears can weigh up to 800 kilograms, which is about 1,763 pounds. That's almost the weight of a full-grown hippopotamus. Brown bears have an incredible sense of smell that is estimated to be about 7 times stronger than a bloodhound's. They are capable of running at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. You should be aware that the story of the Flash is just a fiction. Never try to piss off a brown bear believing you can outrun one, unless you are ready to become the next breaking news at 6. Furthermore, brown bears can live for up to 30 years in the wild. They can be up to 8 feet tall when standing on their hind legs. Brown bears are incredibly powerful and can easily crush skulls of other animals with their powerful jaws. They have an incredible sense of hearing and can hear sounds that humans cannot. Just in case you try to run up a tree like a scared squirrel, you should know that brown bears have an incredible sense of balance and can even climb trees. They have a unique and powerful roar that can be heard up to a mile away. Moreover, brown bears have a large and powerful set of claws that can be used to rip you apart. They are 4 inches long, easily capable of shredding through your flesh, unless you covered yourself up with a suit of armor or have titanium skin. I wouldn't advise you to challenge one. These are just a few of the amazing scary facts about brown bears. As incredible and majestic as these creatures are, it is important to remember that they can be dangerous if provoked and should be respected by humans. You should like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Otherwise, I'll seek one of these formidable creatures on you.